Far away, deep in the wilderness of Russia's Kirov region, for many years lived one of the leaders of Russian Rodnovery, Alexei Dobrovolsky, better known as the pagan priest Dobroslav. In his youth, Alexei was a fervent Stalinist. He took the denunciation of Stalin's cold personality at the 20th Congress of the Communist Party with deep resentment, but later he swung to the opposite extreme, of fascism. Dobrovolsky joined the underground Russian National Socialist Party and the Union of the Working People, both banned under the Soviet regime. For his anti-Soviet beliefs, he was soon imprisoned, spending a total of 6 years in prison and psychiatric hospitals. Originally, as an ultra-right monarchist, he followed Orthodox Christianity. He was baptized in 1961 by the well-known dissident priest Gleb Yakunin, but after his final release in 1969, he became fascinated by occultism and Slavic neo-paganism, eventually practicing folk healing. During the perestroika years, Dobrovolsky joined the nationalist movement, PAMET, but after failing out with the Orthodox monarchists, he joined another organization of the same name, the neo-pagan PAMET, which is memory in English. Its full title was the World Anti-Zionist and Anti-Masonic Front Memory, led by Valery Emelianov, who called himself Velimir, an Orientalist scholar, rabid anti-Semite, and fellow neo-pagan. By the 1990s, Alexei Dobrovolsky was an active figure in the emerging pagan movement. He was one of the founders of the Moscow Slavic pagan community, led by Alexander Belov, also known as Selidor, who later created the martial art Slaviano-Goritskaya Borьба, Slavic hill fighting. It was there that Dobrovolsky took his pagan name Dobroslav. In 1999, he became the high priest of the Union of Slavic Communities, founded by his student Vadim Kazakov, which remains one of the largest Rodnover organizations in Russia today. Dobroslav was deeply active in public life. He founded several neo-pagan and nationalist groups, gave lectures, and published pamphlets and books. This intense activity eventually drew the attention of Russian law enforcement. His writings were declared extremist and officially banned. As a result, Dobroslav retreated into isolation, settling in a remote village of Vesenevo in the Kirov region, where he received visitors and followers. Many who came to see him would later become violent skinheads and killers. Dobroslav had deeply brainwashed them. Vesenevo became a kind of pilgrimage site for Rodnoveres from across Russia and neighboring countries. Following the old tradition of Orthodox elders, Dobroslav preached to young pagans, revealing to them what he claimed were the secrets of the universe and human destiny. The new priest promoted a pagan worldview of cosmic cycles and Gnostic myth of eternal struggle between the forces of good and evil, which he interpreted as the battle of the Slavic Aryans against the Jews in all their supposed forms: Judaism, Christianity, liberalism, and communism. He taught that the chief deity of the Slavs was Yarila, the sun symbolized by the spinning colorad. The high priest of the Slavs, Alexei Dobrovolsky, aka Dobroslav, died on May 19, 2013. His body was cremated and his ashes were buried in a local cemetery.
Доброслав, как считаете, молодежь, у вас какие общие идеи находят с вами?
Любовь к родной природе, любовь к родине, любовь к своему народу, борьба за эти идеи.
Ну, вот многие, скажем так, в том же интернете называют это фашизмом, нацизмом. Вы как к этому относитесь?
хочу сразу определиться в терминологии. Фашизм – явление сугубо итальянское. Если уж говорить, то можно говорить о национал-социализме, о русском национал-социализме. Вот я считаю себя русским национал-социалистом. Вот. Под словом национализм, националист, я понимаю любовь к своему народу. То есть мой народ мне, конечно, ближе и дороже всего. Так же, как моя родная мать, допустим, мне дороже других всех. Поэтому я больше люблю свой народ. Это естественно, это биологически, генетически, как угодно. Другие народы я просто уважаю, но любить я их не могу просто. Да это не нужно. Вот что такое национализм. То есть мы не лучше других, мы иные, мы другие. Вот что такое национализм. Я не расист, абсолютно. Я уважаю и желтую расу, тех же японцев, и черную расу. Я имею в виду те древнейшие черные цивилизации, там Зимбабве, дагоны те же, жившие в Африке несколько тысяч лет назад. И красную расу, естественно.